Well, welcome back to Get Connected. I'm your host, Conn Jackson. I've been excited all show long. We've been teasing it. We've got Lou Diamond Phillips joining us, and he's in a brand new show we're all going to get to enjoy called Longmire. He's down there in New Mexico. We're in Times Square. But Lou, welcome to the show.
Hi, Conn. How are you?
Well, Lou, I'm certainly doing great, and I've got to ask you about this new role. It's got a lot of great publicity about it. But tell us about your character called Henry Standing Bear.
Henry, I absolutely love him because, you know, he's not Tonto. He's not just the sidekick. He's his Walt Longmire's best friend. He's his sounding board. He's his moral compass at times. You know, and he's almost always gently chiding him in the right direction. But he's got his friends back. The wonderful thing about the novels and about our series is that, you know, we butt right up to the Cheyenne Nation, to the Cheyenne Reservation. And so many times those tribal politics and jurisdictions and those sort of things come into question. So we've got contemporary crime, you know, in the land of cowboys and Indians, and there's really nothing like us on television right now.
Well, it certainly sounds awesome. Now, I read, Lou, where you said you would never play a character as cool as Henry. What did you mean by that?
You know, let me actually adjust that a little bit, because I played some pretty darn cool characters. What I said is I will never be as cool as Henry Standing Bear. I mean, the Henry Standing Bear in the novels is a literary giant.
Well, Lou, I've got to ask you, I've seen the character in action that you play. He's got long hair. What's it like?
Well, you know, I haven't had long hair, gosh, since Courage Under Fire, where I had to get a military cut. But yeah, I mean, you can almost track my career, you know, by the length of my hair. Okay, that's the late 80s. Oh, there's a mullet. Ooh, that's not so good.
Well, Lou, you got to tell us about the all-star cast for this show. I know Longmire's getting great reviews, and Robert, your co-star, was on The Matrix. Tell us about the cast.
First of all, the entire cast is amazing. We also have Katie Sackhoff, Little Spitfire. She is beautiful, and anybody who saw her on Battlestar Galactica, I think what she gets to bring to this role, Vic Moretti, is that she's funny. She's got a great sense of humor, and it really comes across. You know, Bailey Chase from Saving Grace, kind of Walt's nemesis. Cassidy Freeman plays his daughter and my goddaughter. Newcomer Adam Bartley that I think people are just going to fall in love with. But the nice thing about Robert and I, even though we've never met, you know, we've been kicking around for a long time. And so now finally we're playing characters who are our age and, you know, can bring some emotional baggage, can bring some life experience, you know, to these characters that doesn't have to be articulated all that much. There's just an understanding from having been through a lot in your own life that you can bring to a role like this.
Well, we certainly look forward to watching Longmire on A&E. But before you go, you've had tremendous success in your career. We've gotten to enjoy it all. But just tell us, given your success, what advice would you give to anyone else out there living out their dreams?
First of all, if you're an aspiring actor, writer, director, whatever, I mean, never give up. You know, everybody will eventually get a shot. The one thing I will say about this phenomenon that I've seen, you know, lately, unfortunately, you know, is we're making instant stars. We're making instant stars out of reality people. We're, you know, young kids are getting on television shows, and you know, suddenly they're everywhere, and then it goes away. And what I would really tell, you know, a young actor is to look for a career, look for, you know, a life doing this. If this is what you love, then don't worry about the parties that you get paid to go to. Don't worry about the magazine covers. Worry about the work. Worry about the art and the craft, and that will give you a career that you can look back on when you're 80.
Well, Lou, one thing's for certain. We know that you put the work in because we get to enjoy the roles you bring to life. We look forward to watching you as Henry Standing Bear. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much, Conn. You bet.
It's always nice to connect with an actor that really identifies with the role and really takes a passion on bringing it to life, and he certainly does, as it sounds, with Henry Standing Bear. We're all going to have to tune into A&E. We'll be right back here in Times Square when we return right here on Get Connected. So glad you got to check out that clip, but listen, we've got plenty more going on here at Get Connected, our TV show. My friend and I are going to give you a glimpse of all the fun, so take it away.
The sun shines bright as it moves across my face. I feel the light and everything is in its place. Oh, I woke up feeling great. Today was made for me, and life is good the way
Well, join us and we'll get you in the know. Check us out and get connected at conntv.com and be part of the movement.